Now that's what I want to hear. Oh ho, oh ho, oh ho. Give it up for yourselves, you beautiful people.
Okay, now, everybody's got a wristband. Raise your wristband. Swing it from left to right. Because this song is a dedication to Ola. Because what Ola is doing is shining the light to everyone around us. And this song is called Shine Your Light. Get the wristbands on.
Whoa ho, whoa ho, whoa ho.
Everyone.
Whoa ho. हम सब साथ यहाँ हैं, हम सब साथ यहाँ हैं, कोई फर्क कहाँ है, फर्क कहाँ है?
Everyone scream! Hey!
चलो हाथ बढ़ाएं, चलो सब
Louder!
चलो हाथ बढ़ाएं, चलो सबको बताएं, कोई भी यहाँ अकेला ना है. It is time, let's do this, it's our time, let's do this, it is time to shine a light. Let's do this, it is time to shine your light. Sing with me, everybody!
Scream, everyone! Hey!
चलो
One
हाथ
more!
बढ़ाएं, चलो
Louder!
सबको दिखाएं, चलो हाथ
Louder!
बढ़ाएं,
Hey!
चलो
Even
सबको
more louder!
दिखाएं,
Hey!
कोई भी यहाँ अकेला ना है. It is time, let's do this, it's our time, let's do this, it is time to shine a light. Let's do this, it is time to shine a light. Come on! Everybody sing along! Together now! Sing along!
Karthik on percussion, drums and vocals. Sandeep on flute. Everyone, come on. Sudhir Yaduvanshi on vocals. Siddharth Basrur on vocals. Shraddha Ganesh on vocals. And Sumarani on sitar, everyone. Now, we've saved the best for the last. The best part is right at the end. Now, since it is Independence Day today, I wanted to ask all of you a question. Is India much more than just us human beings? Is India more than just us human beings? In fact, the true citizens of India are the forests and wildlife, because the forests and wildlife have been on our land long before any of us humans have ever set foot here. In fact, we human beings have been here for 3 lakh years. Our forests and wildlife have been here for 3,000 lakh years. Whereas 3 lakh years, whereas 3,000 lakh years. So our sustainability, our beauty is defined by our forests and wildlife. Am I right? And of course, what Ola is doing, what Ola is going to be launching today, it's all about reducing our pollution, having clean air, having better health, mitigating the effects of climate change, and ensuring that we have beautiful forests and wildlife for our future generations. Am I right? So, we created an instrumental version of our Indian national anthem. And we decided to dedicate this instrumental version of our Indian national anthem to the forests and wildlife of our country. So if you would please indulge me, if you are physically able to stand up, then let us all rise. If you're physically able to stand up, let us all stand up in respect for the forests and wildlife of our country. Let us all stand up in respect for the Indian national anthem. Thank you so much, everyone. You all have been an absolutely wonderful audience. Have a great rest of the day, Ola. All of you are absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it deserves a bigger round of applause. A 3-time Grammy winner, Ricky Cage! And I know I have to do this because we've just heard our national anthem. This is the 78th Independence Day. If you can hear me, Bharat Mata Ki! I need to see those bands up, and we are going to make an Indian tricolor flag with those bands lighting up. Bharat Mata Ki! Once more, Bharat Mata Ki! Congratulations to each and every one of you for being here on the 78th Independence Day. Can I have some audience lights, please? I'd like to see my people today. Before we... Actually, can I have some audience lights, please? All right. I'm going to do this in a very Chak De India style. I know we have different people who have come together to watch Ola Sankalp 2024. And I'd like to call out those people who have made it this far for us right here to be a part of our vision, to be a part of India's future and help us and help India build it together. So ladies and gentlemen, let me call out those small little cohorts that you are a part of. And so we have something called as a supplier park. Our ecosystem is very, very strong. I know that this community is very strong for us, our supplier community. If you are in this audience, may I please request you to give me a loud cheer. Our suppliers who work with us tirelessly to bring this vision to life. If you're here, can I hear a cheer? How hard are you guys working? Come on, louder cheer, suppliers. Where are you at? Light up their bands. There you are. All right. We have a dedicated community that works with us, that gives us proper feedback, that is engaged with us constantly, that is our #1 champion. They are our biggest fans. The ones who consumers are sitting here as well. Can I have the consumers give a loud cheer, please? Can I have the community? Ola community, where you at? Oh, no. We have a very large community and a huge number is sitting here. I want a louder cheer. Where you at? Ola community. That's more like it. We also have a new set of community that has joined us recently on our endeavor of being self-efficient, sufficient. May I call out on the developers who have joined us today? Have they separated you from each other? As you stand alone, can I hear some noise, developers? I know that you're all there. And there you're at. All right. I also know that the backbone of Ola is also present here and in large numbers, and you have brought together your family members to witness Ola Sankalp 2024. My Ola family, our employees, can you give me a cheer? And if your family member, make a louder cheer. ये तो एक बार और बनता actually. Come on, Ola family, can we hear it? I know everyone's been asking you to cheer. It's a great way to connect. It's a great way to energize, because there's a lot that is going to happen, and we want you to stay engaged throughout the day with us. We have a lot of things planned for you. But in true Chak De India style, I'd like to say, today, जैसे मुझे ना किसी स्टेट के नाम सुनाई देते हैं, ना दिखाई देते हैं, सिर्फ एक मुल्क का नाम सुनाई देता है, India. Have you heard this? तो आज ना मुझे सप्लायर्स दिखाई देते हैं, ना मुझे डेवलपर्स दिखाई देते हैं, ना मुझे ओला एम्प्लॉयज दिखाई देते हैं, ना कंज्यूमर्स दिखाई देते हैं. दिखाई देता है तो सिर्फ एक संकल्प और ओला. Is that correct? So when I say Ola, can you all say Sankalp? Ola! 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 All right, a quick question to everybody who's sitting here. I know that you're excited to see what all is going to happen on the stage and what all we are going to reveal. We are always big with news. We never do something which is just halfway there. Any guesses? What all are you going to witness on this stage here today? Who can tell me, who would want to take a go at it? I'll send the mic across. I'll send the mic. If you're a part of the Ola employee family, please put your hands down. If you have prepared the presentation, please put your hands down. All right, I have one person. Are you were you not a part of the presentation? No? Are you taking a guess? I shappat. All right, I have somebody. Can you send the mic down here, please? I have somebody here. Yeah, I have 2 mics that are going around. All right. So can I have the mics working, please?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I believe we are going to see the Ola motorbike being launched today for the very first time.
Okay. I'm not revealing. I'm only asking. How many of you agree with him? Give me a cheer. How many of you are excited if this comes true? I can see hands going up, all right? The bands are lighting up, all right? Okay. Do you have a different? It's the same? The same, all right. Is there anyone who thinks there's going to be something different? There's somebody, okay. Can we pass the mic down here, please? Reshmi, thank you. And I'll send one to you as well.
There's going to be a surprise exclusive preview of the Ola car, maybe.
Ola?
Car.
Car. Yeah. Okay, I can see claps. All right. How many of you think the Ola car is coming out today? 4 people right next to you. Okay, I'll give that. I have one more person. I think he wanted to give it. Yes, please.
I think there may be a Krutrim, which is going to be launched by AI, this thing, which is a new product, which is Ola is just introduced, and Map, which is working on Ola products.
So, okay, I think he's done the presentation for us. So, okay, thank you very much, everybody. He's already announced everything that is going to happen here. But thank you very much for taking a go at it. And yes, there's going to be a lot more. I am not revealing. I'm only asking. And I know people behind are watching and listening as to what all are the demands. The car has been in a demand for a very long time now. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And thank you for engaging with us on this as to what you think. And we are always listening. And we hope that we can build more, quicker. That's always our vision. All right, ladies and gentlemen. As we move on to the next stage of our event, we have something rather spectacular and very, very inspirational. Piyush Mishra, a legendary poet, has done something really special and crafted something unique for us here at Ola. He has written a poem that talks to our vision, talks to our Sankalp. And I'd like that poem, read by Piyush Mishra, to be played now.
हम कर तपस्या आज का संकल्प पूरा कर सके, हम आज के भारत का कायाकल्प पूरा कर सके। ऐसा कर गुजर कि तुझ पे नाज हो रे नौजवान, विश्व के पटल में जगमगा सके हिंदुस्तान। भारतीय होने का तू गर्व ऐसा पाल ले, जिम्मेदार बन के सारा देश तू संभाल ले। कर्मवीर बन के हम खड़े हों अपने पैर पे, क्यों तके फिजूल काहे निर्भर हों गैर पे। संकल्प ले ले तब तलक तुझे न चैन आएगा, जब तलक न देश आसमां पे झिलमिलाएगा।
Check. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome the man behind this incredible vision. He's the driving force of Ola, a true innovator and the mastermind behind Sankalp 2024. Please put your hands together for the one and only, our founder, Bhavesh Agarwal.
Let's make some noise. Are you excited? At the back? Over here in the front? I am so excited today. I am so inspired today. I mean, look at the size of this crowd. Look at the size of this event. 3 cheers for all of you here. Thank you so much, everybody. You know, my team was telling me, as we were coming in here, we caused a traffic jam on the national highway. Huh? How were you all driving here? Ola cab nahi li thi aap sabne. No, I am so excited that you all came here. We have a very, very diverse crowd. We have our Ola community members. Can I have a round of shout from the Ola community? Can we have a shout from the Ola employees? I mean, community has to be louder than employees, right? Let's do it once again. Community. Employees. We have suppliers, developers, we have students here. Where are the students? Can I hear all of you? I mean, the students are the loudest by far, by far. No, I am so inspired by all of you. You know, as I was coming in, I was thinking, what has brought us together? Why are you all here today? I heard Shubhi ask, somebody is here for the car, somebody is here for something. But you know, there's a bigger purpose we are here today. We have a purpose in this world. Our generation has a destiny. And our destiny is to build the country of our dreams. Is that so? Is that so? Can I have a louder shout on that? Do we want to build the India of our dreams? And that is what has brought all of you here. We share that dream. And we share that dream, and we will, with our efforts, contribute towards the 2047 vision of building a developed country. And that is why Ola exists. That is why we are all working so hard. And that is what we are going to show you today. We are going to show you what we believe is the future of our businesses. The last few editions of this event was only about Ola Electric. But today, the entire Ola group has come together to show you what all we have in store. Ola Electric, Ola Consumer, Ola Krutrim. And I really hope you take away some inspiration and a lot of energy and excitement from this event. So let's begin. By the way, you know why we call this event Sankalp? It's our Sankalp to build this future. Because we can't just rest and let others build it. We cannot let the world decide our future. We have to build our future ourselves. You know, on the screen you see some snippets of our history. Ola is now a 14-year-old company, 14-year-old group. And in this period, thank you. Thank you. In our 14 years, we have been through a lot. We have built the ride-hailing business in India. We are the #1 company. We have built the #1 electric company in India. And we are building the #1 AI and computing company in India. So we made a little bit of a video. I hope you all like this. A sand art video about our journey so far.
It is one idea that started our journey. To change the way India moves forever. And just like that, it became a way of life. From busy streets to quiet lanes. From just around the corner to beyond city limits. Ola Cabs maneuvered its way into life, and then came another idea. An idea that became a revolution. An electric revolution. Where tech met might. The might of 3,000 women who chose every day to build the future. The might of 6.5 lakh people who choose every day to write the future. And then the idea grew smaller. Yes, smaller. In fact, small enough to fit your palm. But with the ability to power the whole nation, not just commute, but adventures, dreams, lives. But when have we ever stopped chasing dreams? Just because we caught one? So, we continue to build the future. A future where AI empowers people. Made in India. For Indians. Beyond language, beyond region. For on the journey of making India a powerhouse. Just good is not good enough.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It has been such a journey for Ola. We started out of one room in Mumbai, and look at where we are today. 5,000 people over here. I mean, this story is possible only in India. I don't come from a business family, but this future that we are building together, only possible in India. And today, like I mentioned in the beginning, we have 3 companies and 3 businesses presenting their technology, products, and announcements to you. Ola Electric, all of you, those who are here for Ola Electric, can we have a shout out? India's largest EV company. We are building the future of the whole global EV future right here in India, the future of energy right here in India. The original company, हिंदी में कहते हैं ना पहला प्यार हुआ है सबको? हुआ है? ये हमारा पहला प्यार है. This is the OG Ola company. And we have a lot of exciting announcements with this company also to be shared with you today. And our ambition with this company is not just to give you a ride home or a ride to office, but to truly make consumption accessible to every Indian across the country. And then the youngest child, Ola Krutrim. You know, we in India and we in the world actually are living in such changing, transformative times. This is the time of AI. This is the time of the future of compute. And India needs to build its own AI stack. And we at Krutrim will work with the whole developer community to make this happen here in India. Thank you. So let's get started. We have a lot of stuff to show you today, so I'm going to be a little quick through the paces. There are 3 companies making their annual announcements, a lot of stuff to show you. Let's get started. So this happened recently. Yeah? How many of you bought our shares? All of you. Thank you. Thank you. We are the first listed EV company in India. And not just that. This company was built right here. You are at the ground zero of Ola Electric. You are at the ground zero of India's EV revolution. And even better, this was built in 3 years by all of you, by our customers. Can I hear the customers again? 3 years ago, Ola Electric was a dream. 3 years ago, on this day, 15th August, we launched our first product. And look where we are in just 3 years. We are the first listed EV company, but that's not all. We are the largest two-wheeler EV company in the world. All right, largest two-wheeler EV company in the world. I think that deserves a bigger round of applause. We are, across all EV companies, the 5th largest in the world by market cap. You can see it on the screen. Across all companies, two-wheelers, four-wheelers, 5th largest. And our goal is to be number 1. One day we will be number 1 here. This is by market cap. Obviously, we are listed, so the number changes every day. But by revenue, we are number 4 in the world. 4th largest EV company in the world, right here in 3 years. This is the power of an Indian dream. This is the power of the country behind an idea. And you know, this is not what I have done. This is not what my team has done. We have almost 1 million customers of Ola Electric scooters. They have made this dream possible. They have adopted the future. You know, I want to share with you an anecdote. When we started Ola Electric 3 years ago, I was asked questions by the media and by my competitors. Customer क्यों खरीदेगा? कौन खरीदता है? EV का market क्या है? ये है India का customer. Never underestimate the Indian consumer. The Indian consumer is the smartest. And not just the smartest, the Indian consumer wants to build the future, wants to buy the future, wants to be the future. And the Indian consumer is going to lead the world. So we have made a small video about a few of our consumer stories. You know, you would think that it's a vehicle, somebody will buy a vehicle, okay, you know, if you buy the vehicle, what's special about that? But when you hear these stories, I am inspired personally. You are all inspired. Many of you are these stories. You know, these are the true revolutionaries. We get the credit, but our consumers are the true revolutionaries who make this revolution possible.
हेलो, मेरा नाम है कान्हा गुप्ता और मैं धमतरी छत्तीसगढ़ से हूँ।
हेलो, मेरा नाम अरुण है, मैं दिल्ली में रहता हूँ और मैं एज एसोसिएट आईटी मैनेजर काम करता हूँ फ्रीडम एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी एकेडमी में।
मेरा नाम कस्तूरी बेहरा है, मैं एक ग्राम रोजगार सेवक हूँ।
मैं जिंदगी में कुछ ऐसा करना चाहता था जिससे पैसे भले ही कम मिले, बट दिल में हमेशा सुकून रहे। तभी मैंने डिसाइड किया कि मैं एनजीओ में बच्चों को पढ़ाऊंगा और इसलिए मैंने ओला S1 Pro खरीदी और इसकी वजह से स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं वो इको फ्रेंडली और नॉन इको फ्रेंडली में डिफरेंस अच्छे से समझने लगे।
आई एम ऑलवेज बीन अ फैन ऑफ न्यू टेक एंड इनोवेशन। सिक्किम इज द हेवन फॉर हिली रोड्स। क्या एक ईवी इसको हैंडल कर पाएगा? पर जब मैंने ओला S1 चलाई, मेरे सारे डाउट्स गायब हो गए।
हाय, माय नेम इज अप्रमेन एंड हैव लव्ड स्पोर्ट्स सिंस चाइल्डहुड। I travel more than 80 kilometers.
I was spending more than 200 rupees every day.
हर दिन 40-50 किलोमीटर का रनिंग तो था ही, तो पापा ने सोचा रोज पेट्रोल जलाने के बजाय क्यों ना स्मार्ट चीज कर लें, एक ईवी ले आते हैं।
पहले जब पेट्रोल वाली स्कूटर चलाती थी, हमेशा टेंशन रहती थी, पेट्रोल खत्म हो जाएगा तो अनजान जगहों पर पेट्रोल पंप ढूंढने कहाँ जाऊंगी। फील्ड विजिट पे निकलने से पहले S1 को चार्ज कर लेती हूँ, फिर कोई टेंशन नहीं।
ನನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟು ರೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ 9 ಡೇಸಲ್ಲಿ 2000+ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ರೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದು EV ಸ್ಕೂಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ। ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರೈಡಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟಲ್ಲೂ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ। ಅದೇ EV ಸ್ಕೂಟರ್ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜು।
You know how Bangalore traffic is. When I'm riding in the city, my S1 slides and glides so easily.
अब तो ये मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड बन गई है।
Thank you. This is a round of applause for our customers, for the consumers, for all of you. You know, the reason India will become the #1 country in the world, it's because of our people, of our youth. We are the youngest country in the world. We have dreams, we have passion. हम में जोश है, जुनून है कि वो सपना सच करेंगे. And not just me, all of us, all of you. And this shows that people are willing to bet on the future. People don't want to live in the past. Now, the government has been a very core partner in this journey of creating the EV revolution in India. We started off as a small startup, Ola Electric, 4 years ago, and the government in India has set up a very revolutionary, visionary roadmap for electrification. And there's no person that exemplifies and kind of supports this vision of the government better than Amitabh Kanji. So we will hear a message from him just for all of us.
Happy 77th Independence Day to all my fellow citizens. I would particularly like to appreciate Ola's incredible achievement during the course of this year. Independence Day is critical because over the course of the last 78 years, India has made rapid progress. We've emerged as one of the fastest growing nations in the world. We are the 5th largest economy, and we are poised to be the 3rd largest economy very soon. We have grown at 8.4% last year, and we need to accelerate the coming years. This has been possible because we've made very rapid structure.
I think the video is a little bit choppy. This is actually the feed from where he is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this. But the point is, he sends his wishes for all of us for building India's EV future. Now, I want to set a path for the future for Ola Electric. We all saw our journey so far. You all have been part of the journey. But we need to look at the future. We are now a listed company. We are the world's 4th largest EV company outside of China. And this is only the start. Now, looking at the future, there is nothing more inspirational than what our Honorable Prime Minister recently mentioned maybe 3 or 4 months ago. He has a vision for India's energy future, India's transportation future. And instead of me saying it, I want you to hear it in his own words.
हमने बिजली पहुंचाने का बड़ा अभियान चलाया, बिजली पहुंचा दी। अब मेरा लक्ष्य है पीएम सूर्यघर योजना और 0 बिजली बिल, और मैं हर घर पर सोलार सिस्टम लगे, और मैं सिर्फ बिजली का बिल 0 चाहता हूं ना, मैं 3 चीजें चाहता हूं। एक, हर परिवार का बिजली का बिल 0 हो। दूसरा, अतिरिक्त बिजली जो हो वो बेचे, कमाई करे। तीसरा, जमाना इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल का आएगा। मुझे आत्मनिर्भर होना है एनर्जी के सेक्टर में, और इसलिए मैं चाहूंगा जो इसके पास भी स्कूटी हो, मोटर हो, जो भी हो, उसका चार्जिंग अपने घर में ही हो जाए और सोलार से हो जाए। मतलब आज उसका जो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का महीने का 1000-2000 रुपया खर्चा आता है वो भी 0 हो जाए। ये त्रिविध बेनिफिट नागरिक को और देश को, पर्यावरण का बेनिफिट, देश को आज पेट्रोलियम इंपोर्ट करने का जो अरबों डॉलर जा रहे हैं बाहर, वो बंद हो जाएगा। तो मल्टीपल बेनिफिट वाला योजना। अब जैसे स्टार्टअप हब, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब बनाना है, मुझे इनोवेशन हब बनाना है, यानी मैं एक बिल्कुल नए एरिया पर देश को ले जाना चाहता हूं।
This is what he said, our Prime Minister. He said we should have 0 power bills. We should have energy surplus and make money from the energy each household generates. We should have 0 transportation costs, 0, through using EVs. Do you all want this? Do you want 0 power cost, 0 transportation cost? I mean, it's hard to say no to that, right? Agar aisa koi banda na bol raha hai, to I want to meet that person after this event, okay? But this is the vision of the Prime Minister, and we at Ola Electric will make this happen. And today you will see the roadmap and a few announcements in that direction. So we are turning this vision of our Honorable Prime Minister into a reality. We have 2 broad themes at Ola Electric. We are making India the global EV hub. And you know, the world needs to solve sustainability. Our generation's biggest challenge is climate change. Pollution हो रहा है दुनिया में, गर्मी बढ़ रही है दुनिया में, and ये हम लोगों को ही solve करना है. But the Western world is trying to solve this by building luxury cars. बड़ी-बड़ी गाड़ियां अमीर लोगों के लिए. इंडिया में वो नहीं बिकेंगी. Tesla is for the West. Ola is for the India में 2-wheeler, 3-wheeler, small car. These are the products that Indians use. And not just in India. The entire world, with the exception of 1 billion people, use these products. The entire global south uses these products. And that's why this is India's opportunity to become the global EV hub. That's why we've been saying that and working towards that for 3 years. The second part of this puzzle is building the future of energy. Now, EVs is one thing, and you heard our Honorable Prime Minister. We also have to build the future of energy. There is renewables, but you need energy storage. And that's where we at Ola have made a huge leap over the last 1 year. We are building the future of energy for India. And Ola में हम जो एक बारी ठान लेते हैं, फिर वो करके ही छोड़ते हैं. Huh? Once we decide, we do. We do not sleep in the middle. 1 year ago, June 2023, right here, we were putting up the first pillar of our cell gigafactory. You can see here, this is the first pillar just a year ago. And now this factory is complete.
What you see behind me is Ola's Gigafactory, India's first lithium-ion cell manufacturing facility. Spread over 100 acres, this facility is designed to eventually have 100 gigawatt-hour of annual capacity. This Gigafactory is one of the world's first to commercially manufacture the next-generation cylindrical 4680 technology.
This revolutionary cell technology is developed by over 300 scientists, PhDs, and scholars at the Battery Innovation Center, where we pioneer cell research and development and engineer everything from fundamental battery materials to the battery pack.
Over the past 3 years, our team of experts has dedicated to advancing next-generation battery technologies, achieving breakthroughs in the development of all solid-state batteries and sodium-ion cells. With over 350 patents, we are leading the charge in energy research and development in the country, having filed the highest number of patents in new energy and technology in 2023.
Our research lays the groundwork for not just the cell manufacturing, but also for new manufacturing processes, enabling mass cell manufacturing operations at the Ola Gigafactory.
Our initial phase, operational today, can produce 1.5 gigawatt-hour of capacity with plans to scale to 5 gigawatt-hour within this financial year. The current capacity can already power 500,000 of our beloved S1s. These NMC 4680 cells and other chemistries and form factors that we build here will not only power our automobile, but also change how we power our homes and the grid itself. We have engineered a cutting-edge dry coating process for our electrode manufacturing. This innovative method shrinks our factory size, reduces capital cost, and minimizes our environmental impact. The winding and the assembly lines are one of the most advanced, operating without any manual intervention. The manufacturing of these jelly rolls, which forms the core part of our cell, is an engineering marvel, with our engineers and operators working with an unparalleled precision down to 1/20th the width of a human hair. Every raw material used in these cells undergoes meticulous analysis for crystal structure, moisture content, impurities, and other key aspects in our world-class labs, ensuring purity, performance, and reliability. Each cell is uniquely coded for end-to-end traceability, passing through cameras, X-rays, and other metrology systems at every stage, totaling to almost 70 checks before reaching final formation and end-of-line quality inspection.
These achievements are a result of the tireless effort of our engineering team
and our dedicated all-women workforce at the factory.
This is India's giant leap into the future of energy.
And it all begins with ourselves.
That is India's first gigafactory. India's first gigafactory. It's going to become one of the world's largest gigafactories. It is very complex. You saw this, the manufacturing. It is not simple. It is probably one of India's most complex factories ever put up in India. And we did it in just 1 year. This factory is right here. We have tours for all of you. Those who want to go there, you can visit this factory and see the kind of complexity, scale, and speed at which Ola has executed this project. Our vision doesn't end here with the gigafactory. We have installed 5 gigawatt-hour worth of capacity. 1.5 is already live. More will get live. In phase 2, we will go to 20 gigawatt-hour. And eventually we will go to 100 gigawatt hour in one site. It'll become the world's largest gigafactory. That is our vision. It'll take a few years. It'll take a few years, but this is our vision. Ye hamara sapna hai. And this is so important for our country. As we build a future of energy, we cannot be dependent on the world. We saw what happened when we were dependent on the world for petroleum imports. And look at where the kind of import bill our country had to put up for that. In the next generation of energy, with the lithium technologies, we will build our own technology. And not just we will, we are. This company is building the future of cell technology right here in India. And the cell is a small thing, but it's the beginning of infinite possibilities. And this is something very exciting. I want to show you the announcements we have on the cell, something that we have been working on for many years actually. The cell effort at Ola began 4 years ago, and we are still at it, and we have many products that we are now ready to launch. Let's actually first see the evolution of the cell. So I'm going to show this to you. We all have TV remotes at home, huh? We all have TV remotes. The first cell is a TV remote cell. You know, this is how big it is, okay? This is a fairly easily available cell. This is a TV remote cell. Now, the next generation was what the world calls the 2170 cell. This is the 2170 cell. This is what all EV companies in the world use if they're using this format. This is the state-of-the-art cell. The S1 uses it. A luxury EV car maker in the West would use the same cell. So this is the state-of-the-art. But what we have developed is different. We have developed the 4680 cell. Can you see it? इतना बड़ा है कि मेरे हाथ में भी फिट नहीं आ रहा है. Huh? It's so big. I'm not able to fit it in my palm. And the bigger a cell gets, the more complex it gets, but the more technology advanced it gets. If I can use analogy, this is the 5G of cells. आप सब अपने फोन में 4G, 3G, 5G use करते हैं ना? This is the 5G of cells. You can see the comparison. Look at how different it is. So much bigger. And this is what your company has made. And this is a real cell, by the way. And we had to name it the Bharat cell. Right? India is our inspiration. India is our Karm Bhumi. We had to name it the Bharat cell. It's India's first cell built in India's first gigafactory. And a comparison, I showed you the two cells, the 2170 and the 4680. The 4680 has 5 times more energy than the 2170 cell. And you saw the size differences. It charges faster. So all of you who want their EVs to charge faster, is there anybody like that in the room? Everybody wants the EV to charge faster, no? Or should we work on slow charging technology? So this cell will charge 50% faster. So that means you can get a full charge in minutes. It has longer range. And to build this, we actually filed more than 70 patents for just one cell. We did not import the technology, we built it ourselves. The cell is actually the heart of many, many products. And I want to show you the first one. Here goes the video. So you saw there, I'm going to take this off. This is the Ola S1 battery pack, but with our 4680 cells. हाँ? And बहुत हल्का है ये, बहुत हल्का है. Yeah? It's very much lighter than the 2170, and we've you can see. Can you all see it? Can you all see it now? So I'm going to put this back down. But ये cell सिर्फ battery pack दिखाने के लिए नहीं है. By the way, this cell will be in our products in Q1 FY26. And here we have a scooter which actually works on the 4680 cell. Now I can't open this up and show you, but it is the 4680 cell. And this is a major leap forward for EVs in India. Making the cell in India is the holy grail. It is the most important thing in EVs. And we have built the scooter. All the products that you will buy April onwards next year will have our own 4680 cell in it. We'll take this off? Yeah. Your teams, our cell team has been very hard at work, and it has not been easy. There are so many innovations in building that cell. छोटी-छोटी जितनी चीज होती रहती है ना, उसमें complexity उतनी बढ़ती रहती है. Right? So this as you heard in the video, the width of a human hair, 1/20th of that is the level of accuracy with which the cell has to be made. One of the most complex processes. Now, you saw that the battery pack is made with this 4680 cell, and the scooter and all our products will be eventually made with our own cell. But that's not all. This cell will be used to build India's energy future. And I'm going to show you three product visions of the future. Through next year, we will deliver them. Firstly, this cell will be built into a pack which can be used to power microgrids across the country. Imagine a village in rural India, solar generation and energy storage in this cell, completely off-grid, zero electricity cost for everybody. That's one thing beyond the automotive that will happen with the cell. The second is not just in microgrids, but the whole grid. Imagine large solar plants in India, all not just generating solar in the day, but also solar in the night with energy storage with our 4680 cell. Exciting? But the most exciting one with the future of energy storage is at your home. Imagine your EV powering your home. Your home solar rooftop powering your EV. You're not needing any energy from the grid. This is our Prime Minister's vision, and this is how our 4680 cell is making that true. Did you get that? Do you want this? Imagine your vehicle has a couple of these. You pick them up, put them into your home. It powers your home. You put them into your vehicle. You're good to go. All running on our 4680 cell. So the cell is the start of infinite possibilities for India's energy future. And we are building this whole roadmap over the next year or two. So that's the cell. I want to repeat. We will build our products with our 4680 cell starting April onwards. We are on a tight timeline. India's largest gigafactory built in 1 year, India's own 4680 cell, the future of energy. Now, I know you guys are not here only for the cell, right? ये मोटरसाइकिल किसने डाल दिया इसमें? Are we revealing the secrets too early? Okay. So we have a lot of announcements on the automotive front. We will start with MoveOS 5. Can the customers shout louder about MoveOS 5? All right. Now MoveOS has, in just 3 years, gone through 4 major iterations, 4 major versions, and it is not stopping. The kind of ideas, the kinds of features, product experiences that MoveOS is going to deliver to all of you is only going up. The bar is only going higher. And let me call up my colleague Suvanil. Suvanil, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, he's here. Suvanil is going to talk us through MoveOS 5.
Hello everyone. It's so great to be here. Are you guys excited for MoveOS 5? Itna sa?
MoveOS 5.
5th release in just 3 years, guys. Louder. Yes. This is the Josh that drives us to push the boundary of MoveOS with every release. And MoveOS 5 is no different. It's our biggest release ever. And you will see features that have never been seen before. So, let's start with Ola Maps. In MoveOS 4, all of you voted Ola Maps as your favorite feature. And in MoveOS 5, we are going to make it even better. Do you know how? Because Ola is the only place where we make our own maps and we make our EVs. So we will be building features that have never been seen before. One such feature is group navigation. So next time when you are out there on the road trip with your friends on their Ola scooters, you can see each other on your maps. So nobody will ever be left behind. Have you ever seen a feature like this on any vehicle? No. Next up, let's talk about performance. In every MoveOS release, we have used advanced machine learning techniques to get that much more performance out of your scooter. And the trend continues in MoveOS 5. You will have more range and 15% faster public charging. Talking about machine learning and AI, all of you know about tire pressure monitoring systems. You know that it needs hardware on your scooter, but not on your Ola scooter. We are introducing the world's first AI TPMS on MoveOS 5. And then, the most requested MoveOS feature of all time. The Krutrim AI assistant will make its debut inside your Ola scooter, and you can talk to your assistant in multiple languages through multiple modalities on your scooter and on your phone. Anyways, enough talking. Let me show you guys a film.
Hey Masakali, how is the weather today?
And I'm thrilled to announce that MoveOS 5 will start its beta from this Diwali. And that's it for now for me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Avish.
Thank you. MoveOS 5 this Diwali. We have a lot of exciting features here. Navigation, AI, a whole range of performance improvements. It's one of the most feature-packed MoveOS releases till date. All right, so that's the software. Let's hear a bit about the hardware. Do we want hardware? Okay, let's hear hardware. So today we are announcing the Gen 3 platform of our two-wheelers. All the products that you buy today are on the Gen 2 platform. Gen 2 really led Ola Electric to strong growth. It allowed us to build multiple products from a single S1 Pro to S1 Air, S1 X, and now we are introducing Gen 3. Like I said, Gen 2 really led us to grow faster. I mean, look at this. That was Gen 1, this was Gen 2. Zameen Asman ka farak hai. You know, that's what one generation of technology advancement does. It really allows you to grow faster. We were able to bring the cost down and improve the features, improve the performance. Now, Gen 3 is the future. And let's see a quick video about Gen 3.
With our Gen 2 platform last year, we streamlined the design, achieving a 26% performance boost and a 22.5% cost reduction. As we progressed, we continued innovating to develop a platform that's simple, yet scalable, efficient, and state-of-the-art. While we thought outside the box for ideas, we realized the solution was in fact inside the box. Introducing the Gen 3 platform, where we have integrated the motor, battery, and electronics seamlessly into one single box. The aluminum casted front and rear frame subassembly will also be integrated to the battery box, giving us a structural battery pack. This transforms the battery pack from an independent energy source into a key structural component, enhancing the vehicle's integrity and strength. The peripherals will then be attached to the frame. This results in a platform that allows for scalability and addition of more form factors to our portfolio, catering to various customer needs, starting from the commuter to the sports to the tourer. Now let's take a look inside the box. In the Gen 3 battery, our indigenously developed 4680 Bharat cells are placed in the bottom cell pallet, pre-assembled at the Gigafactory. They will then be connected to each other through in-molded bus bars. These bus bars are insulated with plastic sheets and then laser welded to the cells, reducing manufacturing time while improving shock resistance, strength, and thermal efficiency. The 4680 Bharat cells that go into the battery are larger in diameter and 10% more energy dense compared to the 2170 cell. Our next generation motor will now be integrated and magnetless. While our previous platform had separate cables, motor and MCU, the Gen 3 motor will have all components integrated seamlessly with magnetized electrical coils instead of permanent magnets to generate higher torque more efficiently. The materials for the Gen 3 motor will be sourced entirely from within India, eliminating the need for mining rare earth materials, making the new platform more sustainable. In the Gen 1 platform, we used 10 ECUs with an intricate network of wires. With Gen 2, we streamlined this to 4 ECUs, reducing the wiring significantly. And now, with the Gen 3 platform, we will integrate the core functionality of the BMS, MCU, and other components into a single high-performance multi-core processor. This new architecture will minimize wiring complexity, enhancing overall reliability. Our advanced electronics will also support wireless data communication. This will be made possible with our new and improved central compute board, which will house all the main ECUs on one board with the capability to integrate Ola's Krutrim chip in the future. The central compute will be more powerful than any two-wheeler electronics board, while allowing for easy manufacturing and assembly. This upgrade will not only enhance current functionality, but also prepare us for the future, enabling next-generation safety features through our advanced driver assistance system. And there you have it, the advanced and scalable Gen 3 platform, enabling us to streamline manufacturing and assembly, along with empowering us to efficiently build a range of EVs, all while reducing cost and enhancing performance.
Thank you. So, Gen 3 is one of the world's most advanced two-wheeler platforms. So much technology has gone into creating this, and you saw it all. The motor, the battery pack, the electronics, all of it coming together into one generational advancement. And let me show you what a generational advancement means in terms of numbers. You see here, we have plotted some key metrics from Gen 1 to Gen 2 to Gen 3. Power, Gen 1 to Gen 2 went up, Gen 3 goes up to 15 kilowatt in whichever product you will buy. 76% increase in peak power. Torque, two-wheelers are all about torque, and Gen 3 delivers a higher torque. Reduction in weight, Gen 1 started at 123, Gen 2 went to 118, Gen 3 will go down to about 105, 106. This shows how, as we build our own technology, we are able to get much better performance and much better functionality out of the vehicle. In addition, energy efficiency. Now, we all want range, and the range is wasted inside the vehicle many times in energy losses. In Gen 2 over Gen 1, we improve this, and in Gen 3 over Gen 2, we improve it further. You saw the single electronic board. In Gen 2, there were 4. In Gen 3, there is 1. And all of it helps us reduce cost without compromising functionality. If Gen 1 costed 100 rupees, Gen 3 will cost you 60 rupees. All this is possible because of the innovation, the technology that we put into these platforms. Are you excited about products built on this platform? Here's a glimpse into the future. This is going to be our scooter roadmap. The S1 series, S1 Pro, S1 Air, S1X, and in the future a sports S1. Do you want a sports S1? Then do you want an S2 with more power and more range? So we will have those products on the Gen 3 platform. Do you want a tourer scooter like you saw in the silhouette? That is also going to be built on the Gen 3 platform. So we have a whole set of roadmap products for scooters on the Gen 3 platform. And all of these we're not really showing you today. This is a roadmap. But what we are showing you today You guys want to take a ride back home? I didn't hear you here. You guys want to take a ride back home? You want to ride something back home? Well, let's.
Shoot.
All right, so we are going to show you some very exciting motorbikes today. And can I call on stage my colleague Kripa? Kripa, please come. Kripa heads design for us. And she is the biker girl. She is herself a passionate biker, and she's going to tell us about her philosophy of biking and show us the products which are built with that philosophy. Kripa, over to you.
Hi, everyone. Happy Independence Day. So actually, this is a little bit of an improv. So my friend and colleague Anshul was supposed to do this session, but I'm like this passionate about motorcycling. And I said, dude, let me do it. So it's going to be a little bit free-flowing, but bear with me. So why should we do electric motorcycles? That's very clear, and we'll talk about it in a bit. But what is electric motorcycles?
You'll have to, let me get the video back up, Kripa. Yeah.
का नाम देकर चल पड़े हो, कभी खामोशी के सुकून का एहसास करके देखा है क्या? अंजाम के इंतजार में खोए हुए हो, शुरुआत से ही उड़ान भर के देखा है क्या? गड़गड़ की धुन पर चलती है दुनिया, रफ्तार की धक धक को गौर से सुनकर देखा है क्या? इतिहास के सिखाए रास्ते पर चलते आए हो, कभी भविष्य को अपनी मुट्ठी में बांधकर देखा है क्या? The future of motorcycling. It's all about the journey within.
So we wanted to find out what is it about the future of motorcycling? What would be EVs as motorcycles? And we did a lot of research, but we eventually found out that it was about looking within, searching our souls. And as we said, it's about the journey within and not really about any external factors. So there are three pillars that we are talking about the future of motorcycling. The first is spirituality. I've already given you this gas about me being a motorcyclist. I've been motorcycling for a very, very long time. But two journeys that stay with me very, very strongly, it's deeply etched in my soul, is one journey that we did on motorcycles from Manali to Srinagar via Leh. And the second one I have to talk about is from Guwahati to Tawang. Those memories are seared deep in my memory. So it's about being one with nature. It's about being one with the machine. It's almost meditative. You can hear the sound. You can hear the sounds of silence. And with electric vehicles being so silent, you can hear the sound of wind. So this is a meditative experience, and we see that the future of motorcycling, electric motorcycling, is going to be about spirituality. The second one I want to talk about is exhilaration. I will paraphrase Bhavish. He came up with this at 6 o'clock in the morning. So electric motorcycles, this is power for performance and torque for thrill. Again, many, many years back, first jobber in Pune, and we used to stay awake late, and we used to race on the streets from the railway station to University Road, which had some 2-3 signals. And I used to be wearing a jacket and a helmet, so nobody knew it was a girl. I was a girl then. And we used to race with these Parsi boys who were on their Yamahas. That's the thrill. At the signal, who's the first off? And you used to be looking around to see, am I the first off? And that's what electric motorcycles can deliver, a torque that will give you a kick of a mule. The last one is control. Now, electric vehicles, electric motorcycle is going to make motorcycling more accessible. Gone are all these fiddly bits, the clutches and the gears. And because it's electric, it's inherently high on technology. It's going to be a safer ride. Bhavish, you want to step in here?
Sorry?
Tech. You're the tech guru. What will electric motorcycles mean in terms of safety, in terms of control?
Yeah. See, biking is all about that oneness with the bike and being one with your environment. You want to rip the speed, you want to go fast, but you want to be safe. So you will have all kinds of configurable ABS, all kinds of configurable software, ADAS, etc. All of this is going to be possible because the fact that it is an EV.
So there we have it. What should the future of electric motorcycling be? The simple one is why. So 65% share of two-wheelers sold in India, this is a no-brainer, are motorcycles. Second factoid, in a very short period of time, 21% of penetration in scooters is with electric motorcycles. Sorry, with scooters. Whereas with motorcycles, just 1%. And that's the reason why we have to make electric motorcycles. I have been watching motorcycles for the past 30 years. Oops, okay. So it's the same power. Nothing much has changed. It's incremental or no change. It's the same mileage, again, no change or incremental. At the same time, the price has been going sky high.
So basically, Kripa, price बढ़ती रहती है और कुछ नहीं बढ़ता in motorbikes, huh? Do you guys relate to that? In ICE motorbikes, the prices have continued to go up, but a 100cc bike is a 100cc bike, right? It's a 100cc power. Mileage is the same, only price goes up.
So here we are with our talking about our future of motorcycling, the journey within. With electric motorcycles, we are showing you 150cc equivalent here. With our Ola motorcycles, there will be significantly more power. And what I spoke about earlier, the big difference between electric vehicles, those of you great riders that we have here, this is instant torque. From the get-go, you have this available with you. To talk me through this, may I have Shubnil on?
It's so good to be back again. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. MoveOS on motorcycles takes on a life of its own. And the spirit of motorcycling seeps into all the parts of MoveOS and shines on two major fronts, safety and performance. And we'll do a deeper dive into that in a bit.
And then my favorite subject, design. So again, while there are some beautiful motorcycles out there, they have been incremental in change. Whereas with all these, again, fiddly bits, there is no exhaust, there is no petrol tank. With that, you're like relieved and you can really reimagine what this pure form of motorcycling can be. So shall we talk about the motorcycle platform?
Are built on a modular, scalable, integrated platform that evolves from our existing two-wheeler platform, allowing us to create a world of motorcycles that excel in performance, safety, and riding experience, all while reducing R&D and manufacturing costs and speeding up time to market. Let's first look at the battery. The battery has fewer wires, preventing power loss and ultimately leading to better efficiency. It is designed to accommodate 4680 cells in the future, promising higher energy density for improved range. Our modular battery architecture supports capacities from 2.5 kWh to 7.5 kWh. We have integrated components like bus bars, enclosure integration with charger and MCU, resulting in a compact and efficient design. This integration reduces wiring, preventing power loss and ultimately leading to better efficiency. We have adapted the smart E&E architecture from our two-wheeler platform into our motorcycle platform. It supports ADAS, 5G compatibility, and enables smart and connected vehicle capabilities. Our architecture accommodates motors up to 18 kW, enabling us to support even higher performance needs. The integrated motor control unit with our in-house software ensures uninterrupted torque delivery, maintaining sustained acceleration. We have developed a modular double cradle frame architecture that's lighter, stronger, and stiffer. It effectively protects against uneven road surfaces and bumps, enhancing rider safety. The frame's flexibility allows it to accommodate various battery configurations, braking arrangements, and motor layouts. Its flexible subframe model enables easy modification of subframe, swing arm, and suspension for scalability and efficient manufacturing. Designed to have a low center of gravity, the frame makes the motorcycle easier to maneuver and control. And there you have it, the most advanced integrated motorcycle platform.
You remember these bikes? You remember these bikes from last year? Well, last year was a vision. We showed you the vision of what EV motorcycling can be with these 4 product ideas, and some of them were fairly more developed. Now today is about launches. It is not about a vision alone. So today we are going to launch the Roadster series. This is my favorite bike of the 4. Kripa, you have designed 4 brilliant bikes. Ye meri favorite hai. It is for that rider, that user, that consumer who wants to get around the city in style, in comfort, really use torque when the roads are empty. That's the Roadster series for you. And it's not just a single bike, but many. But before we get into the products, Kripa will tell us a little bit about the design philosophy. Because in motorbiking, while it's the journey within, you want something stylish and great design, right? You want to make a statement with the design. So Kripa, over to you.
So I'll talk to you about the design philosophy and how it manifests itself in our Roadster series. So our design philosophy is based on 3 pillars. The pillars are purity, essence, and modernity. Let me first talk about essence. I spoke about this last year too. We are capturing the essence of the category. And what is the category we are talking about today? This is a Roadster. When you ask a young child to draw a motorcycle, what would they draw? It will be this, the OG, the Roadster. It's original, it's authentic, it's pure, it's simple. This is the bike that we love. This is the bike that we take to work. This is the bike that we go shopping with, we hang out with friends. This is also the bike that you take when out on a ride, when you want to clear your head. And what is it that allows you to capture this essence? At the core of it is the architecture. So the architecture of our Roadster series is it's compact. It's got an upright rake. It's stable. It's maneuverable. It gives you nimbleness because the seating height is low and you have an upright seating position. I spoke about the seating height. The seating height is low. Just give me a second. And you have these level seats, deep cushioning both for the rider and the pillion. So this is really comfortable to go on your daily rides. That's our Roadster series and its seating. The third point that I'd like to talk about is stance. It's got a subtly dynamic stance, which gives you this maneuverability, and at the same time, it also has a power line. This is a line that connects the headstock to the rear axle, giving it perfect balance. So with that, I was talking to you about what is it, how have we captured the essence of this category, which is a Roadster series. The second one that I want to talk to you about is purity. So, traditional motorcycles have a lot of excessive detail. They are layering, it's bulky. Whereas with electric motorcycle, we are able to get a lot of purity. We are able to get this harmony, which stands for efficiency. We are reimagining the bikes for a future. The future is electric, the future is clean, the future is efficient, the future is light. And how do we capture this in our bike designs with this harmony? And as I said, that delivers efficiency. The next aspect of purity is that we have these very clear, clean forms with subtle folds, which stand out as motifs, very strong geometric motifs, which are quite differentiated from the traditional bikes that are there in the marketplace. Let me finally talk about modernity. So this is electric motorcycle of today, which is tech forward. So we have all LED lamps, these bright dashes which form these signature like speed streaks to show the performance of the bikes. And we have all LED displays. This is for effective communication. This is for communicating with the world. This is for connectivity with yourself, with the machine. And there you have it, the Roadster series.
Thank you, Kripa.
Sunil?
Now, as Sunil mentioned, I'm going to hurry along here a little bit. As Sunil mentioned, MoveOS on motorbikes is a class of its own. All kinds of features on safety, all kinds of features on performance, ABS, cornering ABS, emergency SOS, speed limit alerts, race mode. We use motorbikes to race. So we'll have a race mode in MoveOS where you can compete against friends. We have suspension control. We'll have active suspension in our motorbikes, cornering lights, the works. So MoveOS truly comes into its own in motorbikes. Advanced ABS, we are building our ABS technology in-house. So it's going to be deeply integrated with the compute on the vehicle. You can customize different modes with the ABS. You can have a race mode, you can have a rain mode, you can have an off-road mode. All right, so that's a quick word on the platform. Now let's get into products. The Roadster series, the first product is going to be the Roadster Pro. Let's see a quick film about this product. That's the Roadster Pro. This is what you saw last year, and this has absolutely killer specs. Look at the acceleration, 1.2 seconds, 0 to 40. Look at the top speed. You like the top speed? You like the range? You like the power? Huh? You like the power? You like the torque? 105 torque. Newton meter of torque. It's going to have a liquid cooled motor and battery. This is the Roadster Pro. It has features beyond what you have seen in two-wheeler EV so far. And by the way, that is the Roadster Pro. Moving forward, while they set it up, this is going to have a 10-inch TFT screen. Okay, I think the bike is more important than the... This is the Roadster Pro. But I'm going to move along. We have a lot of announcements. A 10-inch TFT touchscreen, ADAS with this vehicle. You saw the vision of ADAS in MoveOS. That'll be installed in this vehicle. It'll come with all the sensor package and USD front suspension. How many bikers want that? All right. So that's the Roadster Pro. Moving forward. The next model in the Roadster series is the Roadster. Let's see a quick film about this one. Guys, दूसरा product आ गया है. Guys, let me pause this first. Photo आप ले लेना. और भी bikes हैं, सबके साथ में photo ले लेना. बहुत सारी बाइक्स हैं स्टेज पे आने वाली हैं. All right, so can I request all of us to just focus on वो छुपानी पड़ेगी मुझे अब. All right, so we will quickly see the Roadster. That's the Roadster. The specs again are absolutely killer. Fast acceleration, high top speed, power, range, 250 kilometers of range. Kripa is a biker girl, isn't she? That is the Roadster. We have two bikes on stage. You can see how both derive from the same family, same design, meant to really navigate city in the most convenient, comfortable way, yet allow you the power when you want it. All right, while they set it up, it's going to have great features. LEDs in the front, a 7-inch TFT, diamond cut alloy wheels. I love these diamond cut alloy wheels. They're just beautiful. And an aluminum subframe, a monoshock at the back. That's the Roadster. All right, again I'll request all of us, abhi aur kahani baki hai, please. So we've shown you two bikes, the Roadster Pro and the Roadster. एक और चाहिए? एक और चाहिए? बहुत काम कराते हो आप लोग, बहुत काम कराते हो. All right, let's have the Roadster X. That's the Roadster X. Again, great features for its class of performance. High top speed, 11 kilowatt of power, 200 kilometers of range in a single charge. Iconic LEDs, 4.3-inch LCD, and that's the Roadster X. All right. Can I request all the photographers to go back? You'll get a lot of opportunity to photograph these after the event. I'll request all of you to go back. I would love for the audience to be able to see these bikes. So आज हमने एक नहीं, दो नहीं, 3 bikes दिखाई हैं. 3 bikes launch कर रहे हैं. Across the price point, across from the Pro, absolutely top of the line bike. The kind of power that bike has, maybe even 1000cc bikes don't have. The Roadster and the Roadster X. You can take your pick, all from the same family, same design, same platform. All right. Now let's hear a little bit about kitne ki padegi, Let's start with the Roadster Pro. This will come in two variants, 8 and 16 kilowatt hour. So it's a powerful, large battery pack. It'll be built on a 4680 cell. I don't need to call this out. A top-of-the-line electric motorbike with power and range that nobody can beat at this price. We will deliver this to you. If I can just put a star mark and say these are introductory prices, all right? But post the introductory period, the same, the actual price will not be very different. This starts deliveries Diwali next year. Diwali next year deliveries. All right? Moving to the next one, the Roadster. This is going to come in 3 variants, 3.5, 4.5, and 6 kilowatt hour. One lakh 5,000 rupees. That's it at the starting point. 1,20,000 rupees. 1,40,000 rupees. You can't get a decent 150cc bike, ICE bike in this price. Absolutely leading prices for leading performance, leading specs. You like this? From the community over there, where are the motorcyclists? You want to hear about the Roadster X, this one? By the way, the Roadster starts delivering January of next year. So just in 5 months, it'll start delivering. And you can reserve it today. The Roadster X comes in 3 variants, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. And it's going to start from 75,000 rupees. This is my favorite. I love this bike the most. It has the exact beauty of the other 2 bikes, but it has a much more accessible price point. And it has an 11 kilowatt power. And you can get the battery size, you can get the range you want. 3.5 is 85, and 4.5 is 99,999. That's it. So this also starts deliveries in January next year. So only in 5 months. You can start reserving it today. So that's our bike, the Roadster series. The Pro, the Roadster, and the X, and the variants and the prices. I am personally extremely excited about electric motorbikes. As Kripa mentioned, for us, biking is about, motorcycling is about the journey within. It's about your spiritual journey. It's about your connection with the universe. It's about your connection with the bike. It's about your thrill. And that is what EVs will deliver in the purest form to everybody who buys one. Once you use an EV bike, you will forget about ICE motorbikes. Like I said, reservations for all of these open today, and deliveries start in due course. How many of you are going to reserve one today? That's it? Only the community members? How many of you are going to reserve the Roadster X? Most of you. The Roadster. And the Pro. Sabko mehengi wali chahiye, huh? That's the Indian consumer. That's who we are. We want the best. And we will build the best. All right, if my clicker works, we will move forward. My clicker is off now, guys. My clicker isn't working. While they figure it out, भाई ये भी नहीं चल रहा है. Guys, the clicker, this one is also not working. So anyways, while they figure it out, these bikes will be also available across our experience centers to experience over the next few months, even before deliveries start. And we have, across more than 100 experience centers and stores, we have established virtual reality stations for you to actually put a headset on and experience what electric biking is like. So I hope you all get to our experience center and experience this. All right, so is that it? Is this the entire biking range we're announcing? You want to see some more bikes? Okay, let's have it. We have 2 more bikes. You saw it in the video. You will hear more about them on Diwali this year. All right, so this is our motorbike product roadmap. We have the Roadster series with the X, the Roadster and the Pro. And in the video you saw the Sportster. That's a sporty Roadster. You want the comfort of a Roadster, but you want a little extra punch in it. Then we have the sports bikes. You saw Diamond Head last year. Today we showed you Arrowhead. Much more sportier than the Roadster series, but in a much more affordable package. Then we have the Adventure and the Cruiser. So we have a whole motorbiking platform, a set of products coming to you very, very soon. Well, that's a lot of announcements for one day. We showed you the Bharat Cell. We told you that in April next year, it'll start coming into our products. We showed you the Generation 3 of our platform. We showed you the scooter portfolio. MoveOS 5 this Diwali. Motorcycles, the Roadster series, and the motorcycle roadmap. That's the stuff that Ola Electric is working on. Yeah. So on Ola Electric, that's what we have. Can we have a huge round of applause for the Ola Electric team? Thank you. But that's only half the story. अभी तो कृत्रिम की कहानी शुरू भी नहीं हुई है. You want to hear about Krutrim? All right. Like I mentioned in my opening remarks, Krutrim's mission is to build India's stack. India has to control its destiny, and for India to control its destiny, we need to build the future of AI. And that's what Krutrim set out to do. It's a very young company, just a 6-month-old company, but in 6 months we've covered a lot of ground. But before we get into the announcements, let's look at some context. You know, and I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm saying. It has profound implications to all of us as young Indians. You know that India generates 20% of the world's data. But only 10 to 20% of this is stored in India. Almost 80% of India's data is exported outside India, processed into AI, and imported back into India and sold to us in dollars. Is that okay? Okay. But that's not the only irony. India is home to the largest developer community in the world. Many of them are here today. Can I hear from all of you, the developers? India has the largest number of developers in the world. India has the largest IT services industry in the world. But we capture only 1% of the global technology industry, only 1% of $30 trillion, despite all the talent being Indian. India has the largest hub for silicon development in the world. Every chip that is made in the world passes through Bangalore. But there is no Indian chip. There is no chip that we can call our own chip. Is that okay? India has the best talent in AI, in India and outside. Silicon Valley is full of Indians. But only 0.2% of the global AI patents were granted to India in the last decade. We have the talent, but we don't have the patents. Is this okay? Guys, the sticker is, while they fix it, all the big tech companies in the world are run by Indians, right? Google, Microsoft, Adobe, IBM, etc. But there is no Indian big tech company in the world. Is that okay? We feel proud of our Indians who are running global big tech companies. But there's no big tech company that we can call Indian. And that is what Krutrim wants to change. We made a start in this 6 months back. In December, we showcased our vision. We have moved a long way since then. And in just 6 months, we have built a vision for the entire AI stack for India. We are going to build the AI models in India. Yeah, forget all of this. Before I go to this AI stack, let me show you a quick recap video. 6 महीने में कृत्रिम ने क्या-क्या किया है.
This is the start of a journey, guys. We are at the beginning point of India's AI revolution.
Introducing Krutrim, our first family of models developed here in India for India.
As India becomes a true AI-first economy, we will definitely become the leaders of the world.
This developer community needs an Indian platform to truly shine and build products for India also and for the world.
Ola founder Bhavish Agrawal says that his company will move away from Microsoft.
Bhavish Agrawal is replacing Google Maps.
Ola is saying goodbye to Google Maps and moving to their in-house Ola Maps.
A lot can happen in 6 months. Ye sara, all that you saw is only 6 months. In 6 months, we've had 25,000 developers use Krutrim. We've had 10 million users of the Krutrim chat app. We've had 250 billion API calls on the Krutrim cloud. Billion with a big B. 250 billion API calls in just 6 months. We've had 1 trillion tokens generated on the Krutrim cloud. 1 trillion tokens. In just 6 months. This is India's scale. This is India's power. And like I was telling you, to build this vision of India's AI stack, we have to create the full stack. We have to create the entire stack of technologies. And Krutrim is working across the spectrum here. We are building a family of AI models relevant for India, customized for India. We are building India's own chip, silicon for AI and the edge. India's own chip, India's first chip. And we are building India's first cloud in our own data centers. So the full stack is being built by the Krutrim team. So let's go one by one. I'll invite my colleagues to tell you about each section. So let me have Gautam on stage first, who will tell us about Krutrim AI. Clicker? Sorry. I think clickers are in short supply today.
Thank you, Bhavish.
Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Independence Day. It's a pleasure to represent the Krutrim AI team and talk about the clear, cutting-edge, innovative work we're doing at Krutrim. So before I go there, let me just set the stage. And as you all know it, how important AI is in our daily lives, in running businesses, in education, in schools, in hospitals. And so the reason I bring this is that there are levels of AI. And we want to see how we progress from here to there at Krutrim so that we can solve all these problems. So the first level of AI is conversational AI, where you know this well. You can talk to a chatbot. You have the Krutrim app. You can communicate with agents and bots, and you get that. The next level of AI complexity comes, and solution capability comes, when you can get these AI agents to problem solve completely independently. Imagine you're a construction site manager and your project is running behind, and you want AI to solve the problem. You don't want humans to go in, and this is what you would expect a highly educated human being to be able to do, and this is the level of AI we want. The next level is when you look at it and say, you want totally autonomous agents. You want to go away, you run a big business, you want to go away for a week, and you let all the agents do all the work, and that's the level of autonomous agents. And then the final one, which is a bit of a dream for us right now in computing, is when you get organizational AI, where the whole organization runs on its own. So these are the levels of AI, and we at Krutrim are starting out to focus on conversational AI. Now let me go into the core areas of research and engineering we're doing at Krutrim. First of all, we're working on tokenizers. And tokenizers are the basic form of getting generative AI to work. And if you have an efficient tokenizer, you get much cheaper, much more efficient generative AI. The next one is multilingual embeddings. What that means is you have the ability to ask queries which have semantic in nature and don't depend on the exact text of the query. For example, in Ola Maps, you could ask the question, show me a good coffee shop in the neighborhood, or you could just say, is paas mein koi achhi chai ki dukaan bataiye. They're about the same queries, and the AI would be able to figure out how to do this without making you do this. So this is the beauty of multilingual embeddings. We want to focus on real-world physics, and the clear example of that is robotics. We use a lot of robotics in our Ola factories, and we want to build AI which helps these robotic systems. Of course, we're working on data research, safety, and alignment. You want your AI systems to be safe. They want to be aligned with the way we behave, and that's a big area of research. One more important area is compound AI. Now, in this world that we live in today, we don't use single LLMs, we don't use single systems. We have these systems which talk to each other, which work with each other, and can make complex decisions on their own. And we at Krutrim are creating the platform for doing these compound AI systems. And of course, all of this has to be multimodal. You want to talk in text, you want to talk in images, you want to talk in speech, and you want to make this a basic thing. And underlying all of this is the fact that we do it for Indic languages, and we have an Indian ethos in our AI.
Gautam, I'm going to rush you along a little bit.
Okay.
Because we're short of time, but let's make the key points.
So looking at the tokenizer results, in this we see we have the best tokenizer in the world compared to the big models. We've been in 17 out of 19 languages, 8% better in one area and 12% better in another. If you look at our speech models, we are clearly the best of breed here. We're beating all the major providers in Indic languages, and we are doing well. So you see, we're doing well in text, we're doing well in speech, and then finally, if you look at our visual world understanding, our models are really good. So across all three modalities, we are doing really well. So
before you go ahead, Gautam, all the stuff that Gautam has spoken about is the research on AI that goes into our products, right?
Right.
And be it multimodal or vision or speech or text, all of it comes together in our products. And we want to give you all a sneak peek of what a future product, upcoming product at Krutrim is going to look like. Shall we show it to the crowd?
Absolutely.
Summarize in one sentence incompetence.
The blog focuses on building India's AI capabilities and expanding renewable energy to create future-ready jobs.
What's this device?
I recognize this as the Apple Vision Pro, a mixed reality headset. It combines virtual and augmented reality for immersive experiences and productivity applications.
Suggest a song that suits today's weather.
Based on the current sunny and breezy conditions, I'd recommend Choti Si Asha by A.R. Rahman. It captures the bright, optimistic mood of the day perfectly.
Does this plant have enough sunlight here?
This appears to be a snake plant. It thrives in low to moderate light conditions. This spot is suitable, but moving it closer to the window could promote faster growth.
Over to you, Bhavesh.
Thank you, Gautam. Would you like that product soon? Huh? It'll help you navigate life so much better. It's coming out later this year, and the entire AI technology behind that is already built on the Krutrim cloud. So that's the first step of the full stack, the AI models. The next, in my view, as important or probably more important, is building India's chip. And can I invite my colleague Samit on stage to tell us about what we are doing on the chip? Guys, come on, I know it's a little lunchtime, but let's hear it for Samit.
Hello. Happy Independence Day. This is an awesome event. Hope you all are enjoying it, getting very inspired by it. So, Bhavesh, in India, we have 125,000 silicon designers.
Wow.
But not one meaningful chip comes out of an Indian company. And we are going to change all that.
We are going to change it, Samit.
We are going to change
We are
all
not
that.
just going to change it, we are changing it.
We are starting.
We are going to show our chip today. You guys want to see that? India's first chip.
Okay. And we are going to deliver compute and AI to every person in India. India has a huge population. The demand for compute and AI is huge. So why are we doing it today? First of all, the AI chips are very expensive. The top of the class chips are around $70,000.
I mean, we know the most richest company in the world, the highest valued company in the world makes AI chips. Yeah. Right? So AI chips are expensive.
Are in huge demand, and they have huge margins. We don't want to give that margins. We want to keep the margins to ourselves. Second, these AI chips are very power hungry. That translates to huge operating costs. So there are opportunities for us to go and solve and make good business and deliver the whole AI to broader India. Second, AI right now is in huge demand. There are only a couple of companies which are very successful in AI right now. And they don't have time for India. They are not accepting India's needs, whether it is security or data privacy or our power needs. So we have to build our own destiny. We have to build our own products. Okay? And our workloads are also evolving. So we have to make sure that we develop our own products that caters to our workloads. Third, we need to build indigenous chips because there are a lot of geopolitical tensions. You must be following what is happening between US and China. We don't want that to happen to India, and India gets crippled because it doesn't have access to technologies. And the supply chain also is very complex. So looking at all these problems and the vision of delivering compute and AI to India, what we are taking a Sankalp today that we will challenge the state of art AI performance by 2028. By 2028, we will definitely deliver a chip that is equal or better than the state of the art. But we are going to start very modest.
Let me do that for you, Sambit. I know how to get this a little bit. I'll do the clicking for you.
Okay.
So this is the state of the art, as Sambit said. Now, in 1 year or in one iteration, we can't get there. So we have to build towards this vision. It's a big moonshot project. And like you said, we expect by 2028 to cross the state of the art.
Yes. So, yes, we are starting very responsibly because we have seen the failures of many AI companies. So you want to start responsibly. And we are pretty confident that we'll deliver the first AI chip, a working silicon that caters to our workloads. We can populate into our data centers in 2026. And we are investing heavily into our IPs and architectures and technologies. And we have hired really some amazing talent so that we can deliver a very competitive chip that compares with the best of the class in 2028.
And Sambit, not just a vision, but we also have a real life demo to show people here,
yes.
Right? So shall we jump into that?
Sure.
Yeah. So these are more performance metrics. Basically, the theme here is we will be best in class on performance per rupee and performance per watt, which are, for the developers and for the technical people here, that is what they care about. Yeah. Now, getting into products. Somebody want to introduce the products?
Sure. So I just want to introduce the first AI silicon chip. It will be target for inferencing and fine-tuning. And it will cater to all the trillion parameter models. And we are making very, very good progress. We are very confident that we can deliver these by 2026. I just want to show you one demo of how do we take 1 million images and classify, and we are comparing our technology with the state-of-the-art technology. Krutrim is done. So, you can see that our technology in terms of performance is better than the state of the art and at a much lower power. So, this is what we are building as part of the Bodhi 1. Now, we are not stopping there. As you said, our commitment is to leapfrog by 2028. And we have already started work on that. We have already started work on IPs and architectures and technologies. So a lot of progress happening there. And this one will be for inferencing, training, and fine-tuning, all three. And it will support 10 trillion plus parameter models. And we can very nicely cluster these chips so that you can scale up to an exascale supercomputer. Exascale means 10 to the power 18 operations per second. And it will have some amazing thermal technologies, amazing power efficiency, a lot of focus on cost efficiency. So we are very confident that all the work that we are doing right now will help us get there. Now, also, we'll be looking at a general-purpose server CPU based on ARM instruction set architecture, and so that all the non-AI workloads can run very efficiently on this. Even the AI workloads like multimodal and things like that, they also need general-purpose servers. So we are building this and very power-efficient and optimized TCO. This is the third chip that we are building. And just want to share a testimony from the ARM CEO.
Namaste. My name is Rene Haas. I am the CEO of ARM. I'm sorry I could not be there in person as you launch your new AI cloud service. ARM is so excited to partner with Ola, particularly using the ARM compute platform combined with Ola's custom AI accelerator to achieve amazing IA benefits. I view AI as the final frontier, and we're so excited to be working with you to achieve breakthrough innovation. We're particularly excited to be partnering with you in India, one of the world's largest emerging markets for technology. The future is so bright. Congratulations again. We look forward to more and more partnerships, including automotive and other exciting areas.
As you know, ARM is a very renowned company, and its IPs and CPUs are used across the world. And we are having a very strategic collaboration with ARM to build AI chips, general purpose chips, as well as also future chips. So now we want to introduce an edge chip. Edge chip is what you will have in your phones, your wearables, your robotics. Basically, this chip can enable AI to be delivered to every consumer, to every person in India. So this will be, at the foundation of this chip will be AI, very rich AI experience, very rich and immersive multimedia experience, ultra low power, and this single chip to cater to multiple applications. So this will be the fourth chip that we are working on.
Samit, let me take it from here. Thank you. So India's first chip family, can we have a round of applause for that? Thank you. And you saw it is not just a roadmap. You saw that on performance, a live demo beats state-of-the-art AI chips. But still in the works, we will have the first chip out by 2026 and the Bodhi 2 by 2028. Now, moving forward, we are going to house these chips in data centers. Today, India has about 1 gigawatt of data centers. The chip builds the platform builds the compute node builds the cluster, and the cluster builds the data center, right? We are going to set up a gigawatt scale data center just with Krutrim by 2028. Today we are at about 20 megawatt capacity. By next year we're going to scale it to 100, and by 2028, 1 gigawatt. This data center will have state-of-the-art technology, liquid immersion, direct liquid cooling. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but the headline is, these technologies save you money. Data centers use a lot of energy. If you do cooling technologies better, engineer the solutions better, and in the demo area, you have a demo of our own liquid cooling technology, you save thousands of crores, hundreds of millions of dollars every year. Now, this journey of making the Krutrim silicon is with a lot of partners. You heard from Rene at ARM. They are one of the best partners to partner with to create silicon. We have partners across the stack. Another important partner of ours is Lenovo. Lenovo has been a core partner in building up the data center capacity that we've already built. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sambit.
We are very motivated to deliver these chips.
Thank you. A huge round of applause for Sambit. All right, so the third piece in the Krutrim puzzle is the cloud. And while we have a lot to share, I'm going to keep it very, very crisp for the interest of time. Can I call upon my colleague Vipul? So basically, we saw Ola exit Azure. Did you guys follow that? You followed the hashtag exit Azure? You followed the exit Google Maps? All of that is on the cloud. And the reason to build the cloud is very simple. We have to build compute for Indian cost structures, for Indian applications with Indian data sets. It's as simple as that. Now, the cloud has 3 layers. We have the infrastructure layer, we have the AI studio layer, and we have the AI application layer. All across these 3 layers, we are building our own core IP. Vipul, do you want to quickly, in 5 minutes, take us through all of it?
Thank you so much, Bhavish. Yeah, excited to be here. So basically, as Bhavish said, cloud has all the 3 layers. And in last 3 months, 3 months ago, this is exactly what we built. And we started with infrastructure, we started with model catalog, and then we also introduced maps on the Krutrim cloud. What we should do is hear from our customers.
At Dashtune, we are building YouTube for comics with a generative AI native Dashtune studio. At Dashtune, we fine-tune a lot of large text models and image models. These large models need large GPU clusters, which is what we started using Krutrim for. Since Krutrim does its own training of models, I believe Krutrim understands what is needed from a high performance cluster. And that is the experience we also got when working with Krutrim, where it was a seamless and reliable experience.
Hey, this is Kaushik, co-founder of Together. We are a platform where people can find and host amazing social experiences. As an early stage company, user experience is a top priority for us. When Ola announced Krutrim, we gave it a try and we were pretty impressed by its speed and accuracy, especially its reverse geocode APIs. We are very happy to be part of the early adopters and we wish Ola Krutrim the very best in its journey.
So those are some customers, Vipul. We've had great success, great early success with many customers. But today, we are announcing that it's not just a few services. All these services that you see are going live on the Krutrim cloud today. Maps, Bhashik. Bhashik is a full language APIs for Indian languages. A contact center API, we have a demo on that. A bunch of AI tools for developers to build AI applications. And the basic infrastructure across general purpose, AI, storage, networking, security, the whole lot. Right. So moving along quickly.
Yeah, thank you. So what I'll do is I'll just touch upon each of the layer very quickly. For infrastructure, it's not just enough to have the most fastest, the best GPU. If the rest of the components are not fast enough, you need the state-of-the-art CPU, you need state-of-the-art network, storage, and then the best-in-class security. So that's what we've done. Actually, it's not just the GPU, but in our data centers, we have the latest generation processors for compute, the latest generation networking, and then the latest generation storage as well. And of course, when it comes to security, we are not behind at all. We have the latest perimeter protection and DDoS protection. Now, what I'm really excited about is to talk about this very new technology called AI pods. Now, what happens is GPUs are very powerful.
Vipul, before you go deeper, let me actually set context for everybody, right? Now, all the developers here are using GPUs for their applications, be it for training or for inference. But GPUs are very costly, right? Do we agree GPUs are costly? The developers in the audience. Now, you can see on different cloud services, GPUs are very costly. On Krutrim, already we are the cheapest. But with this innovation, so basically what we are doing with this innovation is we're actually slicing the GPU into smaller parts for you to consume as slices. We call it the Krutrim H100 Tiny, the AI pod service. It's 1/25th the cost of a GPU from a typical cloud. So you can actually reduce your cost structure by 1/25th. Moving along quickly, the AI Studio.
Absolutely. So, we launched AI pods, but then what do you do with, how do you access it? And for that, we built AI Studio. So AI Studio is really a set of capabilities all the way from model catalog to inferencing to fine-tuning, etc. Why don't we just take a look at the product?
That's the AI Studio. This is also live today. So for all the developers here, all the developers watching the live stream, the AI Studio is also live today. Now, finally, the last layer in the cloud is the AI apps. You've seen the maps from us. We have 2 new apps to launch today. Bhashik is our language API and a contact center automation. Here's a quick video for you to visualize what that future is like, and that future is actually today.
Listen to me. I don't really care You're really testing my patience.
আমি জানি না আমার ফ্লাইটটা কিভাবে মিস হয়ে গেছে কিন্তু হয়ে গেছে
अरे मैं तो अपना यूजर नेम ही भूल गई
ನಿಜಮಮ್ಮ ನಾ ಸುಮ್ಮ ವಿಲಿಯರ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕಾಂಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ
Mr. Gupta, I can see that you have been a loyal customer for 10 years. I'm sincerely very, very sorry that you have had to go through this.
I don't care if you're sorry. I want my package now.
আমি যদি বাড়িতে পৌঁছতে না পারি তাহলে আমার বস আমাকে মেরে ফেলবে
রাহুল, আমি আপনার অবস্থাটা বুঝতে পারছি। আপনার এত কাজের মাঝে এটা একদমই এক্সপেক্টেড ছিল না। कोई बात नहीं, आप टेंशन मत लो, मैं आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप गाइड करती हूँ।
अरे बेटे मुझे अपना ईमेल आईडी नहीं खोलना आता
सब हो जाएगा सीमा, हम साथ कर लेंगे। I'm on it, Mr. Gupta. Your package will reach you tonight. I'm also providing you with a full refund. Nobody should have to pay for poor service.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
একটা ফ্লাইট আছে যেটা 3 ঘন্টায় ছাড়ছে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ আমি পারবো আপনি বুক করে দিন প্লিজ
ঠিক আছে স্যার, খুবই শিগগিরই আপনার কাছে বুকিং ডিটেলস পৌঁছে যাবে।
থ্যাংক ইউ আপনি সত্যিই সবথেকে সেরা
चलो अब आप अपना ब्राउजर खोलो।
ठीक है मैं ट्राई करती हूँ
ஆமா நிஜமாதா, உங்க என்ட்ரி மத்த எல்லாருடைய என்ட்ரியை விட பெட்டரா இருந்தது. You deserve it. Congratulations, Rita.
Thank you.
All those conversations were with an AI, with the Krutrim AI, across Indian languages, very, very quick latency. An enterprise or a customer can onboard in one day, absolutely going to revolutionize the world of customer experience. And that's not just a video. Our companies, our group companies, Ola Electric and Ola Cabs are already using this platform. So if you're calling up an Ola customer care, you might actually be talking to an AI right now. So that's the level of readiness that this platform already has. Moving ahead, we actually have brought together a bunch of language capabilities into a platform which we call Bhashik, which in Hindi means linguistic. Bhashik means linguist, it means linguist. Multimodal, text to text, text to speech, speech to text, video translation. You see a video and you'll be able to translate it into any language. And by the way, this event right now is being live streamed across multiple languages using this platform. So many people on the live stream are watching this with multiple languages because of this platform. Now let's hear from a customer on using this platform.
So 3 months ago, an academy launched its first global product, a language learning app. And we started with Spanish and French. We got access to language labs, Ola Krutrim's translation API. And using the same, we are going to launch a lot more Indian languages on the app. We are looking forward to using the product and launching every single Indian language on our app. A happy Independence Day to all of you.
Thank you, Gaurav. Gaurav is a dear friend. He's been a supporter in the Krutrim journey, an early adopter. And soon all of you will be able to use this Bhashik platform. Actually, it goes live today. Bhashik also goes live today.
Yeah, absolutely. They're using it today, and we continue to add more capabilities to help them out.
Yeah. Now, moving on to the final application we're announcing today, Ola Maps. All of you are using it. It's created an absolute dhamaka in the market. We already cover more than 70% of the use cases for developers. And today, we are launching a new set of APIs to cover 95% of the use cases. So no need to be dependent on global mapping providers anymore. And if I can just summarize the slide as it is the best maps out there. By far, it is just the best map out there. So all that you heard, all the apps, the AI Studio, the infra platform, all of that is live today. You can go onto the Krutrim website and use it today. In addition to that, we are also announcing a startup program called Udan. Vipul, by the way, thank you. Thank you so much. That's Vipul. We are announcing a startup program where you'll get a lot of free credits, mentorship, access to the AI community. We have partners across VCs, our dear friends from Z47, erstwhile Matrix, South Park Commons, DVC. You know, we're going to skip their testimonials for us, but this program also goes live. So if you're a startup, do connect with us, do come to our website and see what we have in store for you. All right, now finally, just to wrap up the Krutrim section, We'll announce all of this. Do you want to know the pricing? Well, that's not the pricing. You guys want to know the pricing? Yeah. We just like it free, right? Krutrim, the entire set of services is going to be free till Diwali. Absolutely free. You use the maps, you use the GPUs, you use the CPUs, you use the AI studio, you use the language, the contact center, everything completely free till Diwali. And if you are a startup, if you are an ONDC company, you get a full 1 year free. So actually there is no reason for developers to look outside Krutrim. Do you guys like that? The developers out there in the audience? थोड़ा ऊंचा बोलो यार, मेरे को यहाँ तक एनर्जी नहीं आ रही आपकी. Everybody in the live stream should hear it once more loudly. You like the free service? Thank you. Thank you. So that's the story on Krutrim, India's own AI stack. All right, so we've told you Ola Electric, we showed you the bikes, we showed you the cell, we showed you what we're building on Krutrim, the silicon, the AI, and the cloud. Now to the Pehla Pyar, Ola Cabs, our OG company, the company I started off as an entrepreneur. Let's get it up quickly. I think वो पीछे presentation वालों को भी मुश्किल हो रही है, क्या क्या इतना सब कुछ है. All right, that's Ola Cabs. All of you have used Ola Cabs? Your relationship with Ola began with this service, this product from us. And it has transformed lives across the country for so many people, including me. I started my journey with this. I remember till recently I didn't own a car and I used to use the cabs. Today we are moving this company to the next level. So we have a bunch of announcements for you. Very quickly we tell you how the journey has been so far. We have 5 million plus driver partners in this platform. 5 million. That is larger than any single company giving employment in the country. 5 million driver partners across the country. We've served 200 million consumers across 200 cities. And in our existence, we have served more than 4 billion rides. 4 billion rides. It's a very large platform. It's the fabric of urban life in India. But today, we are going to hypercharge mobility. We're going to take it to the next level with a bunch of announcements. I'm going to cover them very quickly in interest of time. First, we are bringing back Ola Share. How many of you remember this from 5 years ago? We are bringing back Ola Share. We are bringing back cheaper rides, lower cost rides, this time with a much better AI-driven algorithm. And it goes live in Bangalore today. Today you can, this is not Bangalore, so you won't be able to take an Ola Share from here. But if you go back to Bangalore, you'll be able to use an Ola Share. And it'll expand to other cities soon. So that's something I used to use a lot, by the way. I have heard in our journey so many love stories which have started in an Ola Share ride. So many people met their future husband or wife in an Ola Share. So I do hope to rekindle some of those romances as we scale up Ola Share. The next key announcement here is a loyalty program. Do you all use Ola Cabs a lot? Guys, do you use Ola Cabs? Do you want a loyalty program? That is Ola Coin. A loyalty program across all Ola services. You'll be able to earn with every transaction. You'll be able to redeem with every transaction. You'll have personalized loyalty benefits. This also goes live today. मतलब हम कल में विश्वास रखते नहीं हैं, you know, कल करे सो आज कर, आज करे सो अब, right? So everything is going live today in Bangalore, and then it will scale up across other cities very soon. So those are some key announcements on mobility. We are hypercharging mobility. But today in Ola Cabs, we are going beyond mobility. Like we mentioned, our ambition with this company is to truly make consumption accessible to every Indian. And we're also changing our name of this company from Ola Cabs to Ola Consumer. So cabs is one of the services this company offers. We are going to offer a much broader suite of consumer services. Many of you have already used some of these. Like I said, our ambition is to truly make commerce accessible, affordable, and efficient. But let's do a little bit of understanding on why is commerce in India inefficient. There are 6 reasons, very quickly. We have a lot of intermediaries in commerce. माल कोई बनाता है, distributor कोई है, dealer कोई है, sub-distributor कोई है, finally customer के पास पहुंचता है. Multiple steps to deliver the product to you. Logistics in India is one of the costliest in the world. For a consumer to discover services and products, it takes them a lot of searching, and brands have to spend a lot of money on advertising. Credit is inaccessible and expensive in India. Many people don't get credit lines to consume. Warehousing is inefficient and manual, and we don't have the supply chains of modern products in India. All of this is going to change. Ola Consumer is making a big effort in this direction. We have multiple initiatives here, and I'm going to talk through them very quickly, one by one. So firstly, the high cost of intermediaries. How are we going to solve that? We are going to really partner with ONDC and scale up ONDC across the country. ONDC is the UPI moment for e-commerce in India. Ola has been one of the early adopters and early partners of ONDC. And I am really excited to share with you that we have the CEO of ONDC, Koshi, Mr. Koshi, here with us. And can I please invite him up on stage? A huge round of applause for Koshi. Guys, we can be louder than this. Koshi, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being with us. Would you like to share with the audience, there are a lot of people watching live stream, what is ONDC about and what's your vision for this platform?
Thank you, Bhavesh. Now, I'm slightly dizzy. I'm not drunk. I'm drunk with excitement of all these fabulous offers that we are doing in India as India's first. Now, when I grew up, you can see I'm an old man. When I grew up, anything that we talked about, is it made in US? Is it made in London? We were a copy-paste economy. But today, we are so proud to see that we have taken position there, the global first. You heard a lot of them from Bhavesh, and many of you know that ONDC, the Open Network Digital Commerce, is a transformation of commerce, be the global first. Remove the platform-centric model of closed walled gardens and making a democratic place. So I'm so excited that in the last 1 year since we just kicked off, it has gone 10 times in terms of number of merchants, in terms of transaction, and we believe that that will happen the same kind of growth will happen in the next 1 year. So before I take too much time, Bhavesh, I want to just take 2 examples from what he did. Very few people really understood the power of a network. And Bhavesh, as a true entrepreneur he is, without wasting his time for corporate analysis by paralysis, jumped in with confidence, although somebody said that he may not like to talk to me. Even I thought so, because I went into his direct line of business as a part of network. But he realized that sleeping with me is going to make a lot more exciting option that he can give it to customers. Because he believes in customer is a king, and where customer is a king, you can give more and more offers. He has a large pool of common customers, and he's going to give them many services, from fruit to so many things. I'm leaving it to you to announce. And I hope all what you have promised here is going to become an engine of growth for transformation of commerce in this site. And secondly, he also realized the network effect when he launched his logistics. Many people, when they start their logistics, they'll try to go and say, hey, can I go to HUL? Can I go to I2C and do deals? Because they understand only business by deals. But he understood the business of network, and he said, I am going to make this offer to everybody in my network. which made it the most competitive offer. And I believe that shows confidence and guts to experiment and believe in something that is truly first and globally first in India. Thank you, Bhavesh.
Thank you so much, Koshi. You have been a visionary with ONDC. And if I can add, ONDC is going to be the UPI moment of commerce. It's going to be bigger than UPI. It's going to be bigger than any e-commerce platform. And I am personally very, very honored to be your partner in this journey. And
thank you, Bhavesh.
Thank you, Koshi. Thank you. A huge round of applause for Koshi. But Koshi, we have a lot of announcements for your ONDC network today. I'm very excited to share them quickly with all of you. After the open network, ONDC, the next important thing to attack is the high logistics cost. Now, we are attacking this across the first mile, mid-mile, and last mile by electrifying logistics. Now, already we are the largest electric manufacturer in the country. You are sitting there today. And step by step, we are bringing the whole electric manufacturing scale to electrify last mile logistics. Almost 20% of all deliveries on the Ola network, Ola Logistics network on ONDC is on electric vehicles. And we are doubling down on this. It brings costs down by almost 50%. Moving forward, solving the discovery challenge, we are bringing an AI shopping co-pilot. And we do have a video demo for you later, but imagine if your shopping experience on digital platforms was not linear and static. Imagine if there was an AI co-pilot guiding you through the way, personalizing things, talking to you, understanding your needs live. We're also offering a lot of solutions for credit. We are launching the Ola Credit platform today to really make cheap loans, low-cost loans accessible to every Ola customer on the Ola platform. And soon we will be offering this on UPI too. So that's the credit solution. Now, the final one which I'm going to talk about today, and which I'm personally very excited about, is automated warehousing. आजकल क्विक कॉमर्स का जमाना है, राइट? क्विक कॉमर्स का जमाना है कि नहीं है? सब लोग को 10 मिनट में खाना चाहिए, 10 मिनट में ड्रिंक्स चाहिए, 10 मिनट में whatever, सब कुछ 10 मिनट में चाहिए. Now to really do that at scale, at an Indian scale, you need to transform warehousing. And we have built technology which is going to make warehousing completely automated. All right, so I will quickly showcase that to you. Okay. Now, let me get to the warehousing section. Yeah. I want to show you guys a graph on logistics like I mentioned. Ola is the largest logistics provider in ONDC. We power more than 20,000 rides a day already. But quickly moving forward, we are short of time. Many brands, many fleet partners are partnering with us in this journey. I spoke to you about the AI shopping co-pilot. We do have a video demo. Before I go into warehousing, I'm going to show you this video demo. Here, take a look.
Meet Neha, an avid online shopper and fashion enthusiast, who just discovered the Ola AI shopping assistant, which engages in human-like conversations with her.
Hey Neha, ready for a personalized shopping experience? Upload some pictures of your favorite looks.
It is also visually intelligent. It analyzes and understands the nuances of images and video content.
Love your style. Let's explore some looks. Swipe right if you love it, left if you don't.
Each swipe helps the AI to anticipate Neha's preferences, resulting in highly personalized recommendations. Adaptive learning improves results based on user behavior.
Do you have a green off-shoulder dress?
Yes, here are some looks from nearby fashion boutiques that you will love.
With real, lifelike contextual awareness, the AI curates trends and custom looks that are relevant to the user.
Use your phone's camera to see how these accessories look on you.
Automated reality helps with real, lifelike try-ons, making it easier for Neha to visualize the final outcome.
Dude, this is perfect. Buy it.
Great purchase, Neha. Your dress has already been dispatched from AM Couture and will reach you super soon.
Seamless cross-platform integration helps Neha share her look on social media and other apps. Fashion is just one example. With so many sellers on the ONDC platform, Neha's preferences can be curated as per her needs. Thanks to Ola's AI shopping assistant, online shopping experiences can now be as personalized and innovative as in real life.
This AI shopping co-pilot will be in your Ola app later this year. All of it is built on the Krutrim platform, of course. So we are the AI experts in India. All right, moving forward, finally to my favorite topic, the warehousing. I'm going to skip all the credit. All of you heard it from me. Let's get to... I'm going to skip all of this in interest of time. Warehousing. Like I said, this is about quick commerce. People want things faster, and we are going to completely change the state of warehousing in India. Let's understand the current state of warehousing. You've all seen warehouse images. They are volume inefficient. You have racks set up for human access. They are not designed for robots. Very inefficient on volume, very inefficient on real estate cost. Limited automation, slow order processing, and high cost. All of this can change if you design the warehouse with a robot-first, automation-first mindset. And that's what we are doing today. That's what we have done. And I would love to show you a quick video about this vision. Did you guys get that? A fully automated logistics network, fully automated. at the warehouse, and at the dark store. The dark store is a container. The dark store is manufactured in a factory, completely robotic. It can serve so many orders a day. Each order takes less than a minute, and it's very, very volume dense. So you can pack a lot of items into it. And let's see how it compares with the industry. The industry has a volume efficiency of 2,000 units per 1,000 cubic feet. This has 6,000, 3 times the industry. क्योंकि इसमें कोई खाली जगह ही नहीं है. जहाँ खाली जगह है वहाँ सामान रखा हुआ है. You get it? There is no need for space, aisles for humans, anything. Industry is 20% automation. This is 100% automated. Industry takes 4 minutes to pack an order. This takes less than 1 minute to pack an order. It is 90% cheaper, 90% cheaper than current industry solutions. And by industry, I mean today's quick commerce operators. Quick commerce in India today is largely a dukaan जिसमें 50 लोग काम कर रहे हैं. It is very inefficient. Whereas this is the future of commerce in India. All of this that I'm showing, Koshi, will be on your network. It'll be on the ONDC network for brands, not just for us as a closed e-commerce company, but for brands, for kirana walas. Imagine a kirana wala who has limited shopping, limited shelf space. He can have a go down 10 minutes away, where he can store infinite number of SKUs. Imagine a kirana wala having an infinite catalog. We have partnered with many brands. All these brands are those who have already signed up for this service. This service is live in Bangalore in terms of the warehouse as a solution, already live in Bangalore. Are you excited about this, about the container? The beauty is, it's a container, you manufacture it in a factory, and you just put it on a truck. It goes and just plugs into any kind of real estate. All you need is an electricity connection, that's it. You don't need anything else. So in a year, you can open 10,000 dark stores across the country. But you know the beauty about this, कि ये सिर्फ वीडियो नहीं है. इसको असली में देखना चाहोगे? Till I hear from the back, I'm not going to show anything. इसको असली में देखना चाहोगे? देखना चाहोगे? All right, I'm going to show you this product in real life right now. Let's have it. A real prototype. This is the real future. Nowhere else in the world has this concept been built. 100% automated dark store, 100% automated warehouse tech. And I'm going to go here closer and we're going to show it. You know, guys, be kind. It's a prototype. It's a working prototype. It'll be ready for live audiences later this year. But I still wanted to show you this prototype and show you how it works. So can we have it, can we see it working? And you'll see it'll pick an item, put it into a box, completely automated, completely robotic. I hope you guys can see it all here. All of this stuff here is where items are stored. Algorithms bring the box to this robot here, depending on your order, and this robot has full AI capability to really pick the item you want and pack it into these boxes for the delivery boy to take to you. And you can see it's doing its job very diligently. This robot will not get tired. It'll keep doing its job 24/7. All right, this is the dark store of the future. This is the supply chain warehousing technology of the future. And I believe it can only be possible in a company like Ola, which thinks about the future, dreams about technology, and works across the stack, across multiple technologies. AI, electric vehicles, energy, retail, logistics, supply chain, everything, all of it comes together at Ola. So I want to thank you all again for being here, for being part of our story. We told you across all three of our companies our vision for the future, our passion for building this India of tomorrow. We launched new products, we showcased a vision, we showcased working demos which are soon to go into products. This is our Sankalp for the India of tomorrow. Thank you.